everyone, welcome back to my channel. Annette Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today I have really cool, fun ideas, 5 ideas to use paper scraps. These are really cool ideas. We can make all kinds of little projects with all of our paper scraps. I have a ton, I know. So the first idea that I have is to take all your paper scraps and make an art journal page. It's really easy. What I do is I simply take pieces of pattern paper, background paper, any type of paper that you have, colorful, just one color, whatever you like, and I tear pieces and I start attaching them to my art journal, creating a little bit of a background. Now I'm not going to cover the entire page. I'm going to leave a little bit of a margin around the paper pieces, but I'm trying to use bold colors, and you can tear them in any shape that you want, rectangles, even circles, strips, squares, whatever you want, and simply layer the pieces slightly overlapping and create a little bit of a, let's say, background like this. So here I have all kinds of pieces. Some I tuck under, I put over. They are all slightly overlapping because that is what makes the entire background come together. Now to complete the art journal page, I simply add a little bit of stamping, some journaling, maybe a border around, and then I have a really cool, easy, quick art journal page that I have made simply from little scraps of paper. And if I see that I need some little bit more color here and there, then I simply tear a few more pieces and add them to the page. And I really like how this turned out. And then you can add whatever quote or whatever sentiment or journaling that you want, and you can of course leave it without any text at all. Just add a little bit of stamping. I added the butterfly and some flowers and like a circle sort of a shape, and just adding a little bit of doodling to complete my page. And of course you can add anything that you want to this really easy art journal page. Just want to add a little piece. I have here paper scrap that I punched out stars for another project, so I thought it would be really cool to add a piece of that as well. And you can see that when you have all kinds of paper scraps from projects, that you can actually make pretty things with them. So let's add the stars up there. And of course, one really easy thing that you can do with paper scraps is punch out different shapes. Of course, depending on what punches you have. So I'm just punching some circles. You can punch any shape really, butterflies, squares, flowers, hearts, whatever you want. It is a great way to use scraps. So this is our scraps art journal page that we did just from paper scraps. Next, let's make some inchies and twinchies. I really like inchies and twinchies, and basically here are all my scraps. Basically what we're making is we're cutting little squares measuring 1 inch and 2 inches, and then we embellish them, cover them with background, cut little shapes to add on top of them, and basically making ephemera pieces or embellishments for any type of paper project, mini album page, scrapbook layout, junk journal, card, party invites, really any type of project that you make, you can add inchies and twinchies to it. Of course, you can match your inches and twinchies to that project, and then it will be perfect. You know, little embellishments scattered here and there, and depending on what kind of scraps you have. So I'm just taking, these are really small scraps. I'm just cutting, for example, little strips from the papers, the paper pieces, a little butterfly from one of the patterns that I had on one of the papers. And inches and twinches are so small that you can really use all your tiny little pieces of scraps, not just the big pieces. And you just cut around whatever pattern, shape that you want to use, and then you add it onto your inches or twinches. I like to prepare like a series, like I'm doing here. And first I cut everything and I arrange it, and then I go ahead and glue everything down. And it usually comes out really pretty cool, you see? And I like to layer all my little additions, all my little paper pieces. I'm layering them one on top of the other, and that creates interest and makes them really pop. I really like how they turned out, don't you? I think they're really cool, and you can really use all your very small pieces. Another idea to use scraps is, like I said before, punch out shapes. So I punched out flowers here. I dyed them with a little bit of ink. And I'm going to make one cut. These are 6-petal flowers. And in the second flower, I'm going to remove one petal altogether. And in the third flower, I'm going to remove 2 petals in one section. And now I'm going to show you how 3 paper scrap punched flowers can become a rose. It's actually pretty easy. And what I'm doing, I'm taking the first little petal first and rolling it. So it's all a matter of rolling the different parts, the different items that we have on the table now, and then we are layering them, starting with this smaller one and then adding one layer at a time to create the rose. So I've rolled it, and then I have glued the edge, so I have like a little cone. Now I'm going to roll the second one, the little 2-petal piece that we removed, again attaching it at the end to create a little cone like this. And I think you can get the idea now that we're going to insert one cone inside the other one, etc. With the larger pieces, we're going to make it slightly different. We're simply going to attach the first and last petal one on top of the other. So we're going to do it on this piece, the 4-petal piece. We're going to get 3-petal cone, and then with the 5 pieces we're going to get 4-petal cone, because we are attaching one petal on top of the other. And then the last piece, again, we're going to attach one petal on the other, so we're going to get 5-petal cone. And you see that they are the cones, I call them cones, but this one is not even a cone because it's kind of open now. So now we're going to attach all the parts, and we're going to start with, I'm just going to remove the bottom of the 2 smaller cones like this, and want to make sure that it stands. So I'm going to start with a larger one and then attaching the smaller pieces in it, going through all the pieces one by one, and then we're going to have a rose. And I want to remind you that we started with just punched shapes, which are basically from paper scraps. So you can use any paper that you want. If you have a white paper, then you can add color. If you're using a pattern paper, that you already have the color, and you can add petals, not petals, sorry, leaves, green leaves at the bottom, and then you can create different sizes of roses and add them to any paper project that you're working on. Next, I want to show you how you can make paper clips from your paper scraps. So this is really easy. What I do is I take a plain piece of paper and add a paper clip. You can use large paper clips, you can use smaller paper clips, whatever size you want them to be. And then here is going to go into the paper. And then I'm going to take the paper scrap that I have. This is a double-sided paper. I'm going to make a tiny little slit on the top where I folded the paper. This is where the paper clip is going to peep out, like that. You don't have to peep it to make it peep out, but I want to because later I want to attach a little chain to it, so I need it to pop out to use it as an anchor for my chain. If you don't want to attach anything to it, then you can just glue it inside the folded paper without it peeping out. So now I'm applying glue around the paper clip on both sides of the white paper, and I'm attaching it to the folded pattern paper. Now I can, this is obviously very large, so I can cut that around. Let's glue the other side. And then the paper that I'm going to put this on is going to go in between the two sides of the white paper. And the pattern paper hides that mechanism of the white paper. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so now I can cut that out because it's way too big. And I'm going to make interactive paper clips, not just regular paper clips. I'm going to use all my paper scraps to create little pockets and flaps and little tags dangling from the chain. And of course you can do that, or you can just make plain paper clips with any leftover paper that you have. So you already know the drill. You cut out shapes and patterns and images from the paper scraps that you have, and you layer them, and you create a little artistic design on your paper clip. And I like to design the paper clips on both sides, because a paper clip, if you add it to a page, a scrapbook page or a junk journal page, you see it on both sides, right? Because you flip the page. So I usually create a design on both sides. And this is the little tag that I made, again from a paper scrap. I'm going to attach a little jump ring and then a chain and attach that to the paper clip. So that is going to be really, really cool. And it's all from paper scraps. So these are the paper clips that I made. You see on both sides. They have little notebooks and little tags, and this is how they're going to go on a page. So little pockets, and you see how they go on the page. I think that's really cool. And again, we made all that from paper scraps, from leftover pieces we had from other projects, right? It's all a matter of looking at a paper scrap as a supply. And even though it's small, always think what you can make from that little piece of paper, image, pattern, etc. The last idea that I have is just use circle punches to cut out circles from paper scraps and create flowers. And I have a little trick for you, or actually a few tricks. So this is the first idea. You take different size of circles and you attach them one on top of the other. That's flower number 1. But if you take the same circles and you scrunch them and then you attach them, then you get a completely different flower. It has texture, it has movement, and it looks, I think much better than the first run, right? But I have another trick for you. You can also use double-sided foam tape to add dimension. So if you don't want to scrunch it, you can just create sort of a wavy movement to the circle with your fingers or with a pen or with a bone folder or something. Just make it wavy a little bit, not completely scrunched, and then you attach the circles one to the other with foam tape instead of just regular glue. So that gives it much more dimension. And the last idea that I have for you is, remember the rows that we did? Is to make little cones. So you scrunch the paper a little bit and then you make a little cut and attach both ends and just create even more dimension before you attach all the circles one to the other. So it's kind of like what we did with the rows, only just a regular circle here. So this is another trick of just how to use plain circle shape scrap paper to create 4 different designs of very simple flowers that you can of course change the colors and match to any projects. So I really hope you like these 5 ideas for creating projects and ephemera and embellishments from paper scraps. I really hope you give it a try, because we don't like throwing paper away and we always want to be able to use all our supplies and maximize them, right? So just take these ideas and go with them, and I really hope that you like them. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.